the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Robbie Ray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball, that hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Cedric Mullins is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Ryan Mountcastle waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses. Ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ryan Mountcastle is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. D-Roy, daytime road game for him. What you got?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes.
0-2 the count.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Connor Green is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Marcus Semien hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now that's popped up. Semien trying to get there on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped down the line. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Behind 0-2 now. Hernandez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
At the plate now is Corey Dickerson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
Batting
single up the middle.
Yeah,
Third
watch your
baseman.
lips right there, Dan.
Jay.
Sent it back right where it came from.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Throw won't get him.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's George Springer. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 offering.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's a .333 hitter.
Pedro Severino.
First delivery to him. Fouled away. Ray is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Kelvin Gutierrez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, it'll be Jahmai Jones. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The next 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning.
Excuse me, miss, like, what's your name? How about we just tone it down? Then go back to where you came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing now.
Now here's the pitch. Marcus Semien swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Severino recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, and there's 1 away. 1 out, bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Bo Bichette. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mullins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hernandez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
Leading up for Toronto, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Santander waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes.
So next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In the air down the line in left. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Digging in next, Jake Lounge, 1 for 1 with a single so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Hernandez at third with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ripped down the first base line. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 1-0. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to short. Bichette gathers it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Next to hit, Ramon Urias comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Big swing at the knuckle curve gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. At the plate now, Austin Hayes. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dad. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Into the box, Pedro Severino, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Kelvin Gutierrez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More baseball on the show right after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Set and the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Again, another foul ball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. One run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw on to 2nd for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now to the plate, Jahmai Jones. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 31.
Next to hit is Cedric Mullins. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hernandez is in pursuit and foul.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Swing and a flare down the line. Santander has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Now into the box, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the pitch.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Trey.
Striding in is Trey Mancini. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Simeon with a great slide. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias. He grounds it sharply to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. And now here is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
In now, Jake Lamb. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Hot shot on the ground to short. He's right there. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping up is Austin Hayes. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. So now here is Pedro Severino. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Now here's the first offering.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Jahmai Jones, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Dylan Tate is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tate, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. Hard hit towards center. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Up next, Bo Bichette. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Mullins has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 9th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 2-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cedric Mullins.
Number 31.
The pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, you just don't think about what might have been, but you sure wish he didn't give up that run in the bottom of the 8th. If he didn't surrender that one there, this would be a tie game. Be that as it may, they may have some momentum now. We'll see what they can do with it.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Jordan Romano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate, Anthony Santander, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouled off. Popped him up. Jansen is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mancini.
Next up, Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Robbie Ray takes home the win. Connor Green takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody's gotta give. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody feels so great till they're running out. We all need it.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.